When people ask me what my favorite red wine is, Syrah often comes to mind. Are you surprised? A great Syrah is every bit as bold as Cabernet. It can be as smooth as Merlot, and it can be as spicy and warming as a good Zinfandel. So why don't more people know about it? Syrah is originally from France, where for hundreds of years it's made some of the best wines in the country. But when it's hidden behind labels with names like Hermitage and Saint-Joseph, it's a little hard to recognize the grape and the wine. It's been a relative latecomer to the United States for two reasons. First, it requires a very particular, balanced Mediterranean climate, which is hard to find in the United States. And secondly, in the 90s, we were importing a lot of mediocre Shiraz from Australia, which happens to be the same grape, but that hurt the reputation here in the United States. And these are the reasons why I think so many wine lovers are still somewhat unfamiliar with Syrah. But that's why I'm here, to raise awareness of this grape and the amazing wines that it makes. And so, it turns out that Sonoma, California, has that perfect Mediterranean climate for a grape like Syrah. Particularly the Dry Creek Valley, which is better known for its Zinfandel. But that's changing with wines like these. The Syrah grape itself is actually very small and dark in color, which means that it has more pigment per surface age. And as you can see here, that makes for some very dark colored wines. That also means higher antioxidants and more anthocyanins too, which make it very age-worthy. And that means you too, if you drink it. Syrah's primary flavor profile is that of dark berries. Blackberries, blueberries, mulberries, and even black currant. What some people refer to as a bramble of flavors. In France, Syrah tends to be more herbal and earthy, while here in the United States, the style is more fruity. But even with an American Syrah, you're still going to get some tea leaf, sage, thyme, and lavender too. Oak aging can give Syrah even more depth with lots of spice character. And lastly, as we're going to see in this vertical here, as Syrah ages, it gets funky. It gets these animal qualities to it. It almost smells like wild game or meat. But don't let that put you off, because it's actually a beautiful aspect to this wine that makes it great for pairing with food. And now that you know a bit about what to expect from Syrah, let's move on.